Okay, we're in for the home stretch. This this part here basically deals with what the hell's going on right now. Who knows what? Who's doing what? The key word is Jerusalem. Jerusalem starts with the letters J-E. In French, J-E means me. Me followed by ruse. Scheme is the meaning of the word ruse. It converts into the word rose, as in Rose Bowl parade. It converts to horses, and it converts to neurosis, all of which are linked in meaning to what is going on as a ruse. You're being fooled is basically what it's saying. And the last part is the word alem. Alem converts to the letters in male, whale. England's royal family goes under the name of whale. The story of Jonah is about Jonah jumping off a boat on the way to Spain in the Mediterranean and being picked up by a whale. George Bush Sr. jumped out of an airplane during World War II, landed in the water, was immediately picked up by a submarine. There are links there that need to be explained in detail, but we don't have time to do that in this particular event or occasion. The word also, Jerusalem, Alem, converts to Salem, which is basically the story of witches. Witches and bitches, because the female of a dog priest is called a bitch. And this is what this story is all about. You have basically three organizations that have been set up in order to strip you of everything you have. The front organization is where you get your job, your transnational corporation. By transferring all of the value onto an international stock market, it allows people from outside your country to come in and scoop up everything that's on the stock market and bring it back. And of course, before the scooping is done, then crisis must be brought about in order to cause the value of the stock market to drop generally, and nothing is better than a banking crisis. During Reagan's years, they basically stripped the savings and loans, and now, during George Bush's period, they're basically stripping the value of the stock market. One more cataclysmic event in the United States, and the value of the shares in the United States will drop to almost nothing. And it's being prepared for you. you're living in a time called the Age of Aquarius. You've lived through the passage. That's why the word pass was included in this year's Rose Bowl parade. The passport to world's festivals. Estival, the Eastern Valleys, is basically what it means. Pass the door, passport. Port is a door in French. You pass the port. You enter the pass age period, the age of pass. Since 1998-99, you've seen the economy of the United States being totally undermined by technology transfer outside the country. Which means when you go, the technology you developed in the United States will continue to operate because the property will be somewhere else. How many people on the stock market front for other people, who front for other people, who front for other people, and the transfer of property, real property, is on its way out. The value of your homes is being diminished by the banking crisis that we're living today. How the middle class is finding it difficult to get going rates on labor, on their labor, because the system through Mexico, a basically Arabian country for 700 years prior to 1492, is basically promoting the message of the Basques and the Kurds. And Mexicans from Mexico and other Spaniards from South America are moving into the United States to take those jobs. These people are not in on the plan. They don't know anything about the plan. They're just looking for a little security for themselves. But the governments of both countries have written rules that allows this to happen. Free trade rules, immigration rules, not enforcing laws. Corporations want the cheaper labor. Governments who control taxation want to turn a blind eye to what's happening. They pass the problem over to the individual states and then deny them the right to enforce the laws.